Okay, good morning students, grade 7 students. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. And today we'll get into our today's lesson. This lesson, please, is a new lesson, which is the ordered pairs and relations. Therefore, let's get into it. Now, please, first of all, let's see the definition of this lesson. Then we'll explain it in order to then move to the examples. We hope to be easier for you, please. Now the definition of ordered pairs. Now, an ordered pair consists of two elements x and y written in a definite order. Now, this is the definition of ordered pair. Then, what does this definition mean? We'll illustrate it as much as possible. Then we'll take an example for that. Now, when we say an ordered pair consists of two elements, that means in order to say that this is an ordered pair, it should contain two elements. Now please, these two elements can be numbers, it can be variables, it can be anything. Only their quantity should be only what? It should be two. Then the definition continued and said, and it should be written in a definite order. Now, when we say definite order, we mean that these two elements or these two numbers, they should be written in a specific way. Otherwise, it will not going to be an ordered pair. That means now this shape which we are talking about, or the shape of the ordered pair, is this one, as the example is illustrated here. Now the ordered pair, example for ordered pair is here, as you see, please. Here we have x and y separated with a comma. Therefore, in order to say for a pair, please, first of all, when we say pair, from the word, we mean two. You know, the word pair means what? It means two. Therefore, from the word pair, we know that, or we knew that ordered pair means already there are two numbers. Why? Because from the word pair. Then here we have, as we said, in order to say for a pair to be an ordered pair, first of all, it should be closed within a bracket. This is the first case. The second case, it should be separated with a comma like this. That means the two variables which we have here, x and y, they should be separated with what? With a comma. Then let's say it again. In order to say to any pair as an ordered pair, first of all, they should be what? They should be two numbers, not more or not less than that. The second case, please, they should be within a bracket. Now, the third case, these two variables or these two numbers, they should be separated with a comma. That means, let's say, if we have here let's say, for example, like this, 2 and 3. Are they ordered pair? They are not. Why? Because they are not separated with what? They are not separated with a comma. What about if it was, for example, like this, 4 plus 5? Are they ordered pair? Of course, they are inside a bracket. But even here, they are not separated with a comma. They are separated with a sign of addition. That's why in these two cases, we can say to this pair to be ordered. Why? Because they did not fulfill the properties of the ordered pair, which are what? Which are ordered pair from their first property, as we said previously. They should be inside a bracket, and they should be separated with a comma. Simply, that's it. Now, cool. Let's grade. We'll move on to the what is written here. Now, first of all, here we have x and y, isn't it? Then x is called the first constituent, and y is called the second constituent. That means x is the first term, and y is what? Y is the second term. Then this is their names. Please, whenever you are asked from their names, then we'll come to this later. Whenever you are asked from their names, you should know which one is the first and which one is the second. Now, here we have two rules in what? In ordered pairs. Now, let's move into our first rule. Now, the first rule says that x, or the ordered pair x and y, not equal to the ordered pair y and x if x not equals to y. Now, let's explain, or let's take numbers in case or in the places of these variables to make it clear or to illustrate it more. Now, instead of x and y, and here y and x, we'll put numbers to be more clear, please. Now here, let's say instead of x and y, let's say if we have 2 and 3. And here, let's say instead of y and x, if we have 3 and what? 3 and 2. Great. Now, what we are saying in this rule is that x and y not equals to y and x if x not equals to y. Now, if x is not equal, if this x and this y are not equals to this y and x, therefore these variables or these numbers, they can't be interchanging their positions. Then, what do we mean by this? That means here we have here 2 and 3. That means 2 is the first term here and 3 is the second. And here we have 3 and 2. That means we can't put these 2 here and these 3 here. Why? Because this is ordered pair. But please, in sets, if you remember sets, we have here 2 and 3. And here we have what? And here we have 3 and 2. Now, in sets, we can interchange the position of the numbers, but in ordered pairs, we don't change the numbers simply. And if we say why, we can explain that. Then let's take example for a football match. Now let these two, or this ordered pair 2 and 3, let's say that they are the what? They are the result of 2 playing team. Now, if you like, please, if you like the Premier League, we'll take then the team from the Premier League. Now let's say we have Liverpool and Manchester United. Then, if these 2 is the value of or the result of Liverpool, and this 3 is the result of whom? Of Manchester United. Then, this means what? This means Liverpool scored 2 goals, while 3 goals were scored against it. Isn't it? Then, if I change the position of the numbers, now here we are saying what? We are saying Liverpool was beaten by whom? By Manchester United, isn't it? Then, if I change the position of the numbers, here we have 3. Now, if I bring these 3 here and these 2 here, what will going to happen? The team which was supposed to be, with the team which was supposed to be winning will be loser, or according to the numbers will be losing, isn't it? And the team which was supposed to be losing will be winner, isn't it? Why? Because the numbers was changed, please. The number was what? Was changed. Here, this 3, we brought it first. Therefore, this 3 now is going to be the result of whom? Of Manchester United, of Liverpool. And this 2 is going to be the result of whom? Of Manchester United. Therefore, that's why in ordered pair, please, we do not change the position of the number or the variables according to what they are written here. Is it clear, please? Shall we move on? Great. Now, unless, please, here there is if x not equal to y. What does this mean? This means that if the 2 ordered pair, their variables or their number was the same, therefore no problem, we can change these 2, it can be here and can be here. Why? Because simply the number are the same. It makes no sense, isn't it? Yes, that's it. Great. Then this was if x not equals to y. Now let's move to our second rule of the ordered pair. Now, the second rule says that if the ordered pair x and y equal to the ordered pair a and b, then x, which is this one, x is equals to a and y equals to whom? Y equals to b. Then what does this mean? This means that since here x is the first constituent or the first term and y is the second constituent or the second term, as we said here, please, if you remember, we said what? X is the first term or the first constituent or the first number, and y is what? Y is the second one or the second term. Therefore, here we can represent it as this is as x1 and this is as what? As y1, and this is as x2 and this as y2. Now this rule is saying what? This rule simply is saying that x1 is equals to x2 and y1 is equals to what? Is equals to y2. That's it, simply. This is the meaning of the rule. Then if x1 equals to x2, then that means, see here please, if x1 is equals to x2 and y1, this y1 is equals to whom? Is equals to y2. Therefore x, since x1 equals to x2, therefore x should be equals to a, isn't it? And since y1 equals to y2, therefore y should be equals to b. Simply, that's it. Now please, we have finished this lesson, but we will what? We will give it a quick move over it as a last explanation for it. Then we will move to our first example. Then we said, if you remember, we said an ordered pair is any pair written in a bracket and separated with a comma, and from the word pair, that means they are how many? They are 2. Therefore, if they are not in this definite order or this definite shape, therefore we can't say it is an ordered pair. And as we illustrated here, this is not ordered pair and this is not ordered pair. Why? Because simply here this is not separated with a comma. And from the properties of ordered pair, it should be what? It should be separated with a comma. What about this one? This one is also not an ordered pair because also this one is not separated with a comma. It's separated with what? With a sign of addition. That's why we can call it to be an ordered pair, simply. Then we said this is the first constituent or the first term as is written here, and this is the second constituent or the second term. That means this is x1 and this is y, and this is y1, simply. Let's move to the first rule. The first rule says that x and y not equals to y and x if x not equals to y. Simply, this means that if this is 2 and 3 equals to 3 and 2, we can't change this 3 here and this 2 we can't bring it here, so they can be the same. That means if this 2 we bring it here and this 3 here, therefore this ordered pair is equals to this ordered pair. But we can't do so. Why? Because in ordered pair we don't what? We don't interchange numbers. Let's move to the second rule. The second rule says if x or the ordered pair x and y equals to the ordered pair a and b, therefore from the rule x1 y1 and here x2 y2, the rule says what? The rule says x1 equals to x2. Therefore, since x1 equals to x2, therefore x equals to a, simply. And if y1 equals to y2, therefore y should be equals to b. That's it, simply. Therefore, hope you get the point of this lesson, and we'll move to our examples. Okay, then these are the examples of the lesson. Now, let's move into example 1. Which of the following are ordered pairs? Which of the following are ordered pairs? Here we have in bracket 5 and 3. 2, 4, 5, 3, and 2 plus 3. Therefore, from our explanation, we know that 5 and 3 are the ordered pair. Why? Because they are inside a bracket and separated with a comma. Therefore, this is the answer for number 1. Number 2, if x or the ordered pair x and 2 equals to negative 3 and y, then find the value of x and y. Find the value of x and y. Now, if you remember, we say this is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. Now, if you remember also in the second rule, x1 equals to x2 and y1 equals to y2, isn't it? Yes. Therefore, then if x1 equals to x2, therefore x should be equals to negative 3. And if y1 equals to y2, therefore y should be equals to 2. Simply. Is it clear? Great. Therefore, this is the examples, and I will send for you the questions, or we will going to have a homework. I will send it in your WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you then. Have a great time and thank you.